Okay, people, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., Santa's coming to town.
Santa! Oh my God! Santa here? I know him.
Coming, all the carolers are singing. There's a touch of magic in the air. From grown-ups to minors, nothing could be finer. Times are hard, but no one seems to care. Christmas is a time to say I love you. Share the joys and laughter and good cheer. So spirits go right out and hopes are shining brighter. And you know that Christmas time is here.
We are going to do Jimmy Trip. Hi, Jimmy.
Alrighty, welcome to the Channel 4 News at 8, coming to you live from the Waffle House in Bird in Hand, Pennsylvania, where our slogan is, Bite Me, a culinary adventure. I'm your anchor, Chuck Sirloin. Today's top story, Mississippi has officially changed its state motto to, hey y'all, we're all named Bubba. Good evening, Talkin' Trackers. Welcome to episode 161. My apologies to all the people named Bubba in Mississippi. My name is Jim. I'm a very grateful alcoholic. It's just us three tonight, and apparently I'm going to be just telling my little story. I'm not going to give you a big drunk-a-log. I'm just going to tell you what worked for me.
There you go.
And there we go. I believe we got some recovery centers joining us. Do we not? Who the hell are they?
They are.
We're prepared. How about now to a man who thinks a bigamist is a foggy day in Italy, Timmy Snyder.
Hi, everybody. Here we are.
This is
what happens when things don't go to plan. We usually rally.
That's why you don't plan.
I have no expectations anymore, and it really helps. Let me see here. All right, so look at the jerseys in the background, real quick.
Look at that.
I was gonna before I send them out. I wanted to hang him for you want over there too. There you have it. All the jerseys. I don't know if I just logged myself out or what, but anyway.
They look great on your wall.
Right, they're going out. They're going out. That's why I want to get one shot in with them. Anyway, let's do our preamble and get our wits about it, shall we?
Alrighty then.
This is our humble broadcast, where ethics and personal anonymity are of the utmost importance. We run this podcast as an act of service to those whose lives have been affected by addiction. We don't do it for profit or notoriety. We place principles before personalities. We benefit from this podcast just as much as anyone else. We all work programs and choose to sacrifice our own anonymity to spread the word that recovery is possible. We do this thing in an attempt to show, as living examples, that no matter how far down the scale we have gone, we will see how our experience can benefit others. That's the 9th step promise. It's our creed we abide by here on Talkin' Trash. We feel called to uphold AA and NA principles. We firmly believe that you can only keep what you have by giving it away. Please join us in a moment of silence, followed by the Serenity Prayer.
God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
All right, so let's go around and meet the team of Talking the Trash. All right. Oh, I'm frazzled. I'm all right. Jimmy Libel's on tap. Jimmy's going to be giving us a little piece of his story tonight, and it is because he is going to be 4 years sober on Saturday, and we wanted to reacquaint ourselves with our good friend Jimmy Lee from Canada. He is 71?
I think about 5 years ago, 71. So yeah.
Yeah. So pretty cool. He's our boy. He just he's down on him. Great guy, great recovery asset. Jimmy, what's going on?
You call me a what? Oh, an asset. Sorry.
Hat. I said hat.
Don't call me an ass hat. No,
Hi,
thank you.
Jimmy.
Thank you, Tim. Yeah, good. Good. I was having a little snooze before this. I'm like, holy shit! Thank God I got the clock on the TV a little bit ahead. So made it in time. Got my festive shirt on, and I'm all ready to roll.
Jimmy, here's our centers. Read them off.
All right. So joining us tonight, we have New Hope Rehabilitation, Pocono Mountain Recovery, Destination Recovery, Liftoff Recovery, Alpine Recovery Center, Pennsylvania Grief Share Group, and Sunshine Rehabilitation for a grand. And how many people is that a total?
We're at 171, I think.
Holy doodles, is that a new record?
I don't have it. I'm just, sometimes you got it, some license you don't. I don't. But yeah, the Pennsylvania Grief Share Group is a lady named Donna Smith. She said I could use your name and announce them.
Thank you, Donna.
Welcome. Around a lot. She says a lot of people involved with grief share. Drugs and alcohol usually come with the territory. So that's the Grief Share Group. It's about 170. I can't find my PDF that works. And there you have it. Next on deck is... Oh my God, Will Douglas. Will, how are you doing?
Right, you can change the picture now to Will.
It is Will.
Yeah, but no. There we go. Who cares about me? Just show
Hi,
Will.
Will. How are you?
Hi.
How are you?
I am good, how are you? I'm wonderful.
So hang your stockings and say your prayers, cause Santa Claus
Your,
comes tonight.
your coif looks good.
Here comes Santa
does.
Claus, here comes
Yeah.
Santa Claus.
Your hair. Sorry, it's a fancy word for hairdo.
That's
Coif.
a good looking hairdo right there, boys.
That's a Lee press on hair if I've ever seen it.
Who's Lee?
Cha-cha-cha-cha-chia.
Guys.
Cha-cha-cha-cha-chia.
So like I said, Will is our next guy is
Now
Will
you gotta have
Douglas.
me freaking paranoid about my hair.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah. Sure you are.
Will, what's going on in your world?
Oh, just been decorating,
just
and
posted a bunch
getting
of
shit done.
Of his shit he's got going on over there. Will's a pisser. Absolutely sure. So Will puts up decorations because he's festive. Yeah, man, dude, you got it going on. I want to live where you live.
Even if it is just for me, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
But it keeps me busy. I was thinking about that. That's another thing. That's what it keeps me busy.
Yeah, it's good.
You know,
Yeah,
I gotta
right.
be creative.
Yes.
I gotta be creative. I mean, like, I have the space to mess up as much shit as I want. And,
Yep. Yep.
Mess away.
I don't trust myself.
It's,
You know what I
it's
mean?
a great mess.
So this podcast is exactly what you're talking about for me, though. Like, I can't imagine what I'd be doing if I wasn't doing this, trying to get disability. So, all right, let's do our daily reflection.
You want to do some more fracking? All right, kids, make sure you're sitting down. Make sure those vapes are fully charged and you are sitting comfortably. In all our affairs, this is for December the Toid, the 13th day. Oh, the third day of December in the year of our Lord 2025. In all of our affairs, we try to carry this message to alcoholics and to practice these principles in all our affairs. And that's from the old 12 and 12, page 106. I find that carrying the message of recovery to other alcoholics is easy because it helps me to stay sober and it provides me with a sense of well-being about my recovery. The hard part is practicing these principles in all my affairs. It is important that I share the benefits I receive from AA, especially at home. Doesn't my family deserve the same patience, tolerance, and understanding I so readily give to the alcoholic? When reviewing my day, I try to ask, did I have a chance to be a friend today and miss it? Did I have a chance to raise above a nasty situation and avoid it? Did I have a chance, turn the page over, to say, I'm sorry and refuse to? Just as I ask God for help with my alcoholism each day, I ask for help in extending my recovery to include all situations and all people. There you go, kids. That's from the Book of Daily Refractions.
All right.
Here's the gooder.
In all our affairs, and we're not talking about marital affairs.
Oh, that's right. I got next up.
I don't know if you guys are like me, but sometimes I'm like all or nothing when it comes to, I don't know, anything really. It's either all or nothing. And I'm either all in on my recovery and practicing all my affairs, or I'm bound to repeat it. So I don't know what you guys think about this particular reading.
Well, it's like they're saying, all like you got to be like 24/7, like due diligence. You have to be like thinking, oh, how can I apply the principles of A or the program or the 12 steps or whatever to everyday life? And you can be just racking your brain. Just calm the hell down and just think before you act. And I've been doing that this whole week. It's just been today especially, but I just calmed my ass down and just thought about it and just worked through it. Yeah, I muddled through a couple of presentations, but you know what? It was a good lesson for me. I didn't beat myself up. No. And when I needed help, I asked.
Yep.
I can only do so much because like I'm 95, right? So it's tough. And I'm 5 minutes sober. So yeah, not a good thing.
Whole 5 minutes. So I was thinking about a time. Actually, I'm going to save that story. Will, what's going on with you? How do you feel about this particular reading, practicing your principles in all your affairs?
Yes, but I mean, I don't know. The way that I mean, like with me, that's just too much thinking. I'm like, I just do the next right thing, and I don't have to think about all that.
Everybody hear that? Mm-hmm. That's such a simple thing. And all you people in the rooms, when you're thinking about how am I going to do this? You're psyching yourself out. All you have to do is the next right thing. The next
and you don't
step.
have to, and you don't have to like fill your head with all nonsense. You don't have to. Yeah. You don't have to have all these conversations in your head. You know what I'm saying? Just do the next right. It's simple.
Yeah.
Don't overthink it.
Right? Don't overthink it. Yep. And it's really important though, like just to stay in our lanes, especially what this reading was talking about. We're not looking at the reading. What was the reading? So strange. It said earlier in the reading, it says, I share the benefits I receive from AA, especially at home. Doesn't my family deserve the same patience, tolerance, and understanding I so readily give to the alcoholic? That hits me in a way where like, there's a fine line with AA, and we've been reading a lot of stuff about anonymity and traditions and all that, and we're navigating that. But like, I really hope nobody puts their recovery under a candle or whatever that's called, dimming their recovery because they don't want to, I don't know, break anonymity or whatever. But like, it is none of that matters. You really have to share what you receive from AA, and the whole point of this thing is for all of us to just get talking and figure out why we're such assholes, and we do what we do. Yeah, so
true.
We're privileged to be in this arena, but this isn't a great place to be. You know what I mean? I could have been a CEO or something. Will could have been, I don't know, Walter White. And it doesn't. We don't have to look at the past. We don't have to look at the past and like.
You're good at that.
We don't. We can glance at the past, but we got to look at where we're at right now, so we don't repeat it. So I wanted to look at something real quick, and I wanted to celebrate Jimmy Leibel. Jimmy Leibel is the best. Oh yeah. Four years for our boy, Jimmy Leibel. We're very proud of him, and we're honored to be in his arena here. Jimmy, how's it feel? 4 years. Oh my God.
Well, I did a lot of reflecting, and like, it's going to be Saturday at 2:35 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
But I look back, it's like, okay, it started with that first admitting I had a problem. And that was difficult. And I look back, like today, I had a meeting with the Department of Corrections because I now am the chair, not of just one not just the correctional facility, but also the female correctional center. And I did
girlfriend.
Yeah, what? Hello.
Dented canile.
Yeah.
But
it's a privilege, and this is stuff that I never thought I'd be doing. Even when I came out, it's like, okay, yeah, I know I can stay sober, but I never thought I would want to give back as much as I am. And I'm not trying to like say, oh, look at me, look at all this shit I'm doing. No, because I lost so much time, and I've seen so many people pass away, not just from alcoholism, but just from addiction.
Yeah.
And I just don't want to see people waste their lives, And I'm having a blast. I'm tired as hell, and I got a dog eating pistachios beside me. There you go, buddy.
But you know what? You come on anyway, and I get tired too. I come on and I'm like tired. I don't feel like doing a show. Whatever it is in life, I didn't feel like doing. I do it. I accomplish it. I feel even better about it. So, we're meeting the team, I guess. So, Will. I'm going to make an announcement
Roll that tape, Steven. Yeah. We'll be right back.
StreamYard is not acting right. Will, when you think about punching somebody in the face, what do you do to calm down as far as anger goes?
I don't. I mean,
like, just punch it.
I don't. I mean, that's a rare. I just walk away. I mean, I do my best not to put myself in that situation. I mean, I used to, but like, I mean, I just avoid. I mean, that's why I like being by myself, I guess. But I mean, like, I don't. If I see something going in that direction, I'm just like, I'm not wasting my. I mean, like, it's not meant for me. Like, I don't got to deal with that shit, Like, I don't subscribe to it. Like, I'm good,
Right.
Keep it moving.
Ooh. It's what I'm trying to listen to you, but what's happening right now with StreamYard is the damnedest thing. I've never seen something quite like it. Better not fix it while you're
Holy mackerel.
Oh my god! I just, it's binary.
That looks like a toothpaste logo.
It's Colgate. Will.
I know, right?
Blow up our shit.
I didn't know. I mean, I was just saying, damn.
So we are going to go. We're going to barrel through some of these in a little bit. How to get through the holidays, the things we do.
We got to dust off the old 12 days of Christmas too. We're getting close.
We're just looking for it now. It is fun.
I got to print it off somewhere in my list on the table.
That's funny. I was thinking of using my scoreboard to time you tonight, Jimmy. How long are you going to want? 15 minutes? 20 minutes? Let's say 20. I think 20 is good.
He's got his own pills.
There you have it.
I had that today. I had this presentation I had to do, and this was like with all my peers. There was like 47 people on this Teams meeting, and I load on my slide deck, and I was having issues, and my screen wasn't turning red on the perimeter, and I just worked my way through it, And I was given 15 minutes. I went 25, so I'll try to calm it down a bit. 6-7, as Will would say, 6-7.
No, I wouldn't say that.
6-7. And I'm like, what the hell are you guys talking? From all the youngins in my office, because they're like in their 50s.
Like I said,
you are such an anomaly, aren't you? Like you're like
spell it.
ANONMLONZY.
LMNOG. And they spelled my name wrong. They bring it up on the screen. It was like LIABLE. I'm like, yeah, close enough.
First off, it shouldn't. It's spelled wrong, Jimmy. It should be LE. I before E, except after
L,
I guess.
Yeah, that's exactly. But I'm going to point this out to the vice president of the company. I don't think so, Tim.
Did I ever tell you about my hockey jersey in high school?
No. What did it say?
It was Cinder, SYNDER, and anytime I scored a goal or got in the paper, it was Tim Cinder. Some other guy did it.
Tim Cinder.
That at the bottom of the screen. It is not SYN, it's SNY.
Like I did on that Facebook page post.
Right, well, yeah, exactly.
That's close.
Like, how do you spell your last name? Like, you like pretzels? Or like, yeah, I'm like Snyder's Pretzels. They're like, oh my god.
Who?
No, what? You don't know what Snyder's Pretzels are, Jimmy?
No.
Will,
get ready for your package.
Am I weird or are you weird? Who's weird here? Will or you? Yeah, okay. That's odd to me, Jimmy.
Well, it's an American thing. Do you know what Macintosh toffee is? Probably not.
Oh my god! Every day I eat that stuff.
That's an apple.
Okay, we're digressing. Don't we have we're going to be talking to people? People out there are falling asleep, or they've changed the channel to whatever, probably the Christmas Hallmark channel right now.
Nothing better than a little self-deprecation. Appreciate it, Jimmy. Let's just say real quick.
6-7. Focus.
6-7. So, all right, we're good here. So we are going to listen to Jimmy's story, see what he's talking about, and Jimmy's interesting. He is, like I just said, he is an anomaly. He kind of fits in between two generations. Everybody loves him. It makes
even though I'm an old guy, I'm an old soul as well.
That.
But I try to connect with the youngins as well. But I'm not woke. Far from woke.
Well, I was saying that somebody else. They're like, you guys all. Somebody said to me last week at my pharmacy. They're like, you guys all like you're older than you are. And I said, I think all three of us are old souls. Kindred spirits, whatever. We're
yes,
friends.
Exactly. And like the miles may separate us, but our souls are connected. Ooh, that's deep.
Wow,
That's kind of creepy.
So, Jimmy, tell us. Tell me a little. There's plenty of people watching that have never heard the story.
Okay, well, I'll keep that part brief. I think, and that's what people who sometimes when they share their stories, they go on and on and on. I'll keep it brief. My name is Jim. I'm a very grateful alcoholic. I'm a Leo. I enjoy. No, I'm a drunk. That's all it is. But it was coming up now 4 years ago. I finally took the head out of my ass, and it's been probably the best. It was the best decision I ever made in my life. Born and raised, I'm Canadian. I'm above the border in a little town called Regina, Saskatchewan. Cue the music. Experience Regina. Yeah, and Anyway, long story short, I am the father of two wonderful daughters, Katie and Annie, and I lost my wife to the disease of addiction 12 years ago. We were both, in air quotes, functioning alcoholics, and I just thought I was a little bit more Teflon than she was, and I just continued on, and I got into the program of AA reluctantly 20 years ago, and thought I was cured, and I thought I got this, and it's the worst thing I ever could say to myself as someone with an addiction. And addiction is addiction, whether it be cocaine, meth, alcohol. You need something to escape, and that's all it did. Was I could hide in the bottle, and near the end, all I was doing was just drinking a 66 of vodka a day. Yummy, yummy, num num num. And it was for the people sitting in those chairs right now in those rehabs. I'm sure you didn't waltz through the door going, "I can hardly wait to start this recovery." No, it sucks. It really does.
It takes a while to get where Jimmy's at. Everybody.
Yeah, but now I look back. We just had Jacqueline Hoffman, the CEO. Who was the CEO of the recovery center I went to, and it was the best place. It was safe. They treated me with dignity. I wasn't a number, and it gave me the tools to be where I'm at right now. But I don't take this for granted. My rent is due daily, and I sponsor about 6 people. I've got probably one of the best sponsors in the world who gave me a pistachio-eating dog. He's laying at my feet right now, and life is just amazing because I admitted I had a problem. I sought treatment. I understood, became more educated, and went out. But when you get out of recovery, that's when the work really started for me. I was kicked out, and I had to live in sober living in a really rough area of town. And I come from a pretty stable white picket fence household. So it was a big shock for this guy. But first thing I did was find a sponsor. People are like, well, wouldn't you want to find a job first? No, because I had to maintain my sobriety. And Don found out, my sponsor actually found me. I was like the lost sheep. And he took me under his wing, and he's like my dad. I lost my dad 6 years ago, and Don is like my pseudo dad, and I love him to bits. I talk to him every morning. I see him at least once or twice a week. My kids, I got a great relationship with them, and great things are just wonderful. I've got a good gal in my life. I got a great job, and life has just never been better. But I don't take it for granted because
you say you're a great gal.
Wait, hang on a second. Just pump the fucking brakes here. What did you say?
But my daughter does. Hey, We'll take this out of the meeting later, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's a discussion outside the things, okay, gentlemen? Just never mind.
Surprise, surprise.
I thought we were friends.
Winner, chicken dinner. Annie Jew, turn down the damn music. But what I'm saying is, I don't take any of the stuff that was given, and I'm not a religious person. I was raised Catholic, so it was like the spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch, and the God of fear. And if I did one of those 10 things, I was going straight to hell.
Right.
And I always lived in fear because I didn't want to step out of line. But once I started getting my alcoholism and my addiction became rampant, I didn't give a shit. I probably did. If there was 12 sins, I did them all. Well, maybe not murder, but whatever. But just the recognizing and just taking accountability and acknowledging the shit that I did, because I wasn't the same person when I drank.
Right.
And all it would take is, I know I got another bender left in me. Do I have another recovery? I'm not taking the chance because it's not worth it. Yeah. Because these gifts, and they were given to, I don't ask my higher power for anything anymore. Every day it's thank you. Because I got this, like I said, great. Everything is great, but it could just end in a heartbeat. And I run into a lot of people that even when I sponsor, well, what if this happens? I'd go back out using. Well, you're kind of setting yourself up already. You've got your relapse already planned because, oh, well, I'm justified. Yep. Or people say, well, hey, it's your 4th birthday. Well, you know what? For me, it's a Saturday. That's all it is. It's another day. Yeah, but I'm not going to put anything on social media because I don't want to draw attention to myself.
Yeah, no reason for attention, right?
Okay, and I had an instant this week. I approached a fellow about being one of our guests, and that goes totally against one of the traditions of a band. And I'm like, dude, it was written 80 years ago. I recovered. I suffered in silence, but I recover out loud because I want to tell people like this. Recovery is possible, but you have to. It's not about just doing the dog lips. Yep. It's about actual service, getting involved, helping people, taking a moral inventory of yourself. And I know that's written down and that's old language. It's just like, hey, stop. Hey, was I a dick today or was I a good person? Simple solution. And I'm far. If I was a saint, I'd be choking on my halo. I'm far from perfect, but I learn something new every day. And at my stage in my life, at my excelled age of 142, it becomes a little more difficult, but I just take things slow.
Yeah.
But in early recovery, I was on fire. It was like I was going to save the world. But now it's like, yeah, you know what? And if you want what I have, I'll tell you. Not what to do, but what worked for me.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to chime in real quick, and I want to keep going with the story. But as far as what we do with anonymity and all that stuff, it's been an ongoing discussion. We don't do this lightly. I chose to step away from the program so I could do this because I felt conflicted. Jimmy, listen, that guy that told you, he's going to be dead in 20 years, and everything's going to flip over, and nobody's going to give a shit. You're talking about old timers who are in the 50s. So it is what it is. I understand it. We have to acknowledge it. But at the same time, it's 2025 and you can do podcasts and tell 1,400 people a week to not do drugs. That's more important than
there's our names are right there, right? Like my name's on when you send me an email. Would somebody please send me an email? We're out there like billboards because we want to tell you this shit is possible.
How selfish!
I can't say it enough.
Yeah,
you can tell everybody what you're grateful for again.
Well, I'm not there yet. Shut up. Shut up. Well, it's you dick. But for those people sitting in those chairs, you're probably in a great space. Yeah. You are in a great space. You're being taken care of. You're away from your substance. Hopefully for the rest of your lives. That choice, that is up to you. Yep. No one is going to say, hey, if you screw up, and unfortunately, relapses happen. That's because the addiction, it's cunning, baffling, powerful, and also patient. I've seen people with 5-6 years. I saw something today on social media. She had 6 years, and now she's down to 2 days. Starting all over again. And I'm thinking, fuck, all it would take is one drink. And it's so accessible.
So accessible.
and it's especially for booze. Like I drive home, I think I drive past like 5 or 6 liquor stores and distilleries and fucking to
You know
Regina.
how many?
Yeah, well, whatever. Well,
No.
but it's I realized that I don't want to drink for the rest. Everybody says, well, you can't drink for the rest of your life or use.
People do.
And
Yeah.
oh my God, how am I going to survive? You're going to be way better.
Yeah.
And you'll find more positive ways. That void that was filled by your addiction will be filled with, well, first of all, a clear head, and you'll feel better about yourself. I didn't want to die. I just didn't want to live.
Yeah.
And now I take the little case out first thing in the morning. And it like right now it's like minus 25. We're talking Celsius in the morning which is like almost
nope.
minus 30 for
I'll
you
pee
guys.
Inside. Thanks.
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, well, he loves it. He's running around on 3 legs. Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to train him. Well, I'm just learning myself at my advanced age of 265 years old.
That's so funny.
6'7". Whatever. But yeah, and like it goes back to the daily reflection. I try to carry this message to alcoholics. Well, not just to alcoholics, people with addiction.
Right.
A lot of my sponsees are drug addicted alcoholics, probably more drug addicted than alcoholic.
Yeah.
But I can't relate to someone who uses drug, but I can relate to someone who has an addiction problem because I know the cravings and the loneliness and how you want to isolate and how you just want to just hide from the world. And I'm done hiding.
You are 2 different animals in the addiction world, and I totally identify with you. You could have been a heroin addict. I wouldn't know the difference.
I wouldn't be. Imagine me on H. No thanks.
He said H. Will, you hear what he said? H. What are you,
6'7"
million years old?
Little smack.
Right? Carry on.
Living a Peruvian marching powder.
Yeah.
Whatever. But I just can't say enough. Like, give it a chance, guys. Seriously.
Yeah.
Like Jackie was saying the other day, like most guys in recovery are
Jackie who?
Oh my God. This
Jackie from PSR, jackass.
Well, I just wanted to make sure.
Okay, thank you, William. You are such a fuel. You are such a fuel.
He's such a piece of shit. So,
but a lot of people, especially when they go into recovery, and you touched upon it too, Tim, about the youngins. Like, I'm not sure the demographics of the recovery houses. I sobered up at age 57.
Damn,
that's old. That's old. I had the chance 20 years previous, but I wasn't ready. So you hit that rock bottom or make that decision when you're ready. Nobody can ever force you into making that decision, which is life altering for the good.
Yep.
And people will try to justify, well, I had so much more fun being a baller and all that 6'7" and shit and whatever. Shut up, Will.
I don't know what that means. We're going to have to talk after the show.
Yeah, we shall.
Does gal mean the same thing here as it does up there?
Oh, no, it
Does
doesn't.
What?
I was wondering if gal means the same thing in Canada as it does here.
Gal, yeah, I don't know. Survive the holidays.
Anyway, and going back to the daily reflection, doesn't my family deserve the same tolerance and patience? And it's true, because I did not have a great relationship with my daughters, Katie and Annie. They blame me for the death of their mom. And we didn't really, it was always like walking on eggshells.
Yeah, that sucks.
For a very long time. And now, actually, Katie just called me before. I'm like, I'm on the podcast. She's like, oh, so sorry, Dad, love you. That never happened before. Even Annie, my little girl, I just have a much better grounded relationship. And it didn't happen overnight. All these wonderful things just did not land on my lap. No. You have to work for them. And yeah, you are gonna lose people in your life that you think are true friends and family, but you're going to find true friends and family on your journey of recovery. It never ends. I'm always constantly meeting people in the program. Like today, I met a couple of guys from cell block C or whatever. Oh yeah, when you chair the meeting next, bud? I'm like, well, not for a while, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's a big responsibility. And now he said, oh yeah, by the way, you're also handling the ones at the at Birch, whatever the hell it's called, the females correctional center. I'm like, okay, this will be interesting. But
wait. So you're going to go into a female correctional center and tell them not to drink, right? Is that what I'm getting here?
Well, no, I am just the the administrator of it. I set up. Okay, Bob and Lou will go on next Wednesday. Okay,
whatever. Names are made up. Those are fake names.
Yeah. Are you sure?
I know. Yeah, I know. Real quick, something hit me this week.
Don't let it hit you.
It hit me.
What hit you?
Somebody don't know.
Come on.
It's that time of year. People, instead of doing drugs and overdose doing all their shit, they'll take themselves out because they didn't like it last year or the year before. You can go on and on. A lot of people are in this position. So if you find yourself in a suicide or crisis situation, dial 988 on your phone, and you'll get some help real quick. No cops are coming, anything like that. So
or call Tim.
Or I mean, people do. That's okay. I'm just going to call the cops on you and send them to your house, which I've done, by the way. I had a guy. It was a whole fucking thing. But yeah, I did. I had a it's strange. This business is a strange thing to be in. So I'm grateful for it. So Jimmy, when you said your kids blamed you for the death of your wife, that is so typical of a situation that resembles yours. To come full circle like you have, these are the gifts that you get in recovery that keep you sober. Sometimes you just got to hold on to get there. But Jimmy, at 4 years, he's no longer not even white knuckling it, but he's no longer going through the motions. He's now a 4-year sober person, and his mind is wired better. He thinks clearer, and his life is better as a result
of methylene blue.
Methylene blue and kratom. Jimmy drinks a lot of kratom. So it's really important. And we're proud of you. We're so happy for you, Jimmy.
Well, thank you. And it's like this is a privilege. Anything that I can do as part of a service to help other people in addiction is a privilege for me. I don't take it lightly because I've been there. And I've seen people that don't take it seriously, and they think, yeah, and they're gone, and they don't come back. This is not a game, guys. This is serious shit. You got a one-way ticket in, you got a one-way ticket out. I don't know what happens on the other side. I don't even want to fathom it. All I know right now, I'm loving it. I really am. And life is just not all fucking puppies and rainbows and doggies eating pistachios. I got a very stressful job, and I take that very lightly, but I don't sit there and work. Well, I can't do this because I'm an alcoholic. No, I stay focused because I am an alcoholic, and I could lose it all by going out and doing something really stupid. Yeah. But I'm not. I don't hide the booze anymore like that. Like when I went into recovery, I know that was it. Well, no. But if someone poured a drink and put it in front of me, I would just say, well, no, thank you. I just do not drink. Like we have our Christmas party on the 17th, and there'll be a lot of drinking happening, and I'll probably be the designated driver because everybody knows I don't drink. So,
yeah, you're the worst. So you're such a boring party.
I am Are you kidding me? They're like, well, even my boss says, I can't imagine you if you did. He goes, you're crazy sober. I'm like, yeah, you just saw me when I was drunk.
Absolutely nuts. But like I said, I identify with you. But I did get a taste of alcoholism, and it's really not fun. But
it's a depressant.
Right, exactly. So like if you're naturally depressed, alcohol is probably going to be worse for you. But yeah. Oh my God, alcohol is so bad. But just officially here, I want to give you your 4 chip, Jimmy.
Thank you. Because
and they stay there, and they stay there,
I can't get it. I can't get it.
I try hard.
I can't.
I can't even get it off the screen. It sucks.
Thank you. I know my sponsor won't give me one. My home group, very stingy. You get a chip on your first year, your 5th year, your 10th. Yeah, well, maybe Ryan, my sponsee, one of my sponsees will go out and actually jump off their wallets and buy me one. Well, you know what? I have my bag of coins. I got my 2 marbles, and that's fine. Listen, William, but it's a reminder that I could go back so easy.
Yeah.
So for those guys sitting in those chairs, I keep on going back to because you are the most important. That's why we're here, you people. because you obviously want what we have. Like, no one's holding a gun to your head, and maybe they're like, "Well, take your vapes away if you don't watch this show." This is serious shit. Recovery. Don't take it lightly, but it can be fun. Look at us three knuckleheads.
Yeah.
It was coming up now a year ago that I got involved with talking trash, and now it's part of my life.
And that's great because I just picked up your 3-year chip. Like, it's starting to be like a thing where we like are getting, doing things for a second and third time. And like if people, if they don't look at us and actually make a decision on us, the natural reaction in the AA world is, "I can't do that. You're to break people's anonymity." Well, anonymity is our own choice, right? And if most people that feel that way either are old timers or they've done something so effed up that they don't want anybody to know about it, so they just want to. But like, as far as we go, we thought it through. We've talked it through. This is not. I don't take this lightly. Anybody that comes on here, we recognize their anonymity. Whether they can use their last name, they can not. It's fine. We don't care. For the longest time, I switched us all to first initial last, or first name and an initial, and it's stupid. As far as I'm concerned, why would you do a podcast like this if you say, "Here's the message," but you can't know who I am? See you later. Bye. I'm gone. That's not how this works. So we're using this new medium, this new approach, and I think it's great. And I think we do a good job of following the traditions, and nobody's perfect, but we can do whatever the hell we want. And like, just for example, I got them. I believe in the 12 steps and I believe in that shit. I really do. The traditions are right there. No, those are the steps. Okay, I'll turn this over here, and there's a tradition. So like, I'm not showing off. They were on sale, but like at the same time,
I'm not paying retail.
But this is what's cool about
Timu.
This is what's cool about the 12 steps. That you see this very poster right here. You see it in every room, everywhere. It's the design of the 12-step posters.
Everywhere.
It's so I just wanted to share that just as we were.
Well, thanks for sharing.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. And like you said, Tim, we are not AA. We are not NA. We are just talking about recovery.
And life and friendship, but
it's all through that bond. That bond, that common thread of we all suffered, and we still suffer to some point, but we figured out a way. The only way out is get 100% in, right?
The only way out is through. And like, I was thinking the other day, why did I fail so many times? And now I'm here at 2+ years sober. Why did I fail so many times? Because I feel great now. I can't imagine doing that again. But like 2 years ago, I wasn't like that. I didn't have that clarity that comes with 2 years of sobriety. And I'm excited for the clarity that comes with 4 years that Jimmy has. You can kind of tell where we're all at in our recovery based on the amount of time we have. That's why we count days. You can't live by it, though. You know what I mean? A lot of people, that's everything to them. My days. Oh, I'm 84 today. I was 83 yesterday. I can't believe it. And it's like, you want to be careful about that. Count them, but don't. You don't have to advertise anything. But we're careful to advertise recovery. We don't take any money. This podcast costs me money. It's my act of service to give back, because God gifted me with graphic talents, and that's really all I know. So this is how I give back. Jimmy goes into the prisons and gives back. It's so nice to see our entire...
rephrase that, please.
Jimmy takes showers. Wait a second. No, Jimmy.
Soap on a rope only.
You wish.
Soap on a rope. Don't be a dope. All right, let's do a little. I just made that up. Let's do a little 2 pause, 1 great. I think that would be fun.
You first.
Ready?
You first.
Listen here. 2 positives. I don't know, honestly. My dad's all messed up. Everything's nuts. Positive.
That's not positive.
It's not. It's what comes in my mind. We're trying to filter the positive and the negative. I'm positive. I'm comfortable today, and I'm grateful for it. And what I'm grateful for is my family support and my friends here on Talkin Trash. And that would be it. I'm done. Here's next. Well,
oh, Jim just designated, huh?
2 positives, 1 great.
I can do that because I'm 169.
Come on, positives for this week would be I got over. I mean, well, as far as I know, like when I start putting up decorations around here and everything, I mean, like a lot of things I don't intend on doing, and they just happen because I'm just like I need to do something. So I mean, I got a lot done. I have more to do. Work tomorrow. It's free. Today. It stopped raining and it was sunny, but it was cold. But it felt good, and I was able to be outside.
Cold. Define cold.
Right.
Okay.
Define cold. What's Georgia cold?
Well, we'll see right here.
I think it's in the. I think it got like 44, 42.
Oh, poor baby.
It's a heat wave down here, guys.
Jeez.
Let's see here.
It's colder than balls up here.
There it is. Yeah, we're 45. You're 2. Way to go, Jim. You win.
Yeah, I win.
We're golfing. You win.
What'd you win?
He wins an all expense paid trip to your face with a punch and a hand punch.
and the Waffle House.
And Waffle House. Yep. Oh my God. Anybody? Like I wanted to talk. Not this episode, but I wanted to talk about sleep and how important it is. And I was talking to somebody about it the other day, and it's really something that in recovery you should really focus on it and see how you can get it done. I'm just throwing that out there. That's a positive thing for me.
Nice.
All right, Jimmy, you're the best. Yep. Where you land on this whole positive nonsense?
2 paws. Well, one's kind of work related. I had this big presentation with my peers, and I had to create
his new language.
Exactly. Well, yeah, and I had to create like an entire presentation in PowerPoint. It had like a whole, I think it was 42 slides in my deck, and I'd get it all ready, and then share the screen and my script. And I had some issues, but one of my coworkers came running over and did a couple of keystrokes in the background and made it work really seamlessly. And I was like, wow, I've only been there less than 6 months, and it's just a really positive, nurturing environment, you know. And I've been in a lot of really toxic places where it's like, fuck you, like let's see you fail, but they're really trying to set me up for success, and I'm really grateful for that. So a little bit of a tie in there.
Right.
And just positive. Look at this little doggy sitting here waiting for his next pistachio. Yeah.
Oh, I like pistachio. Oops,
you like pistachios.
Everybody pray for Manny. Manny is I was talking to Lynn before the show. He is apparently sicker than she's ever seen him, and that's not good. So we rescheduled Manny V for the
17th, correct?
17th. Right here. I got it. I did update it. There you have it. There are our coming guests. Jimmy, read these off for us.
All right. So this upcoming Sunday, kids, we have a good friend of mine. His name is Zeb M. from Regina, Saskatchewan. He's about, I think, just about 2 years clean and sober. He does a lot of cheering at a recovery center here in town. And he's one of our biggest fans right now. He's liking everything.
Yeah, cool.
I love him. He's I've only talked to him very limited at the roundup, but he's all into this program of recovery.
Yeah.
And the next following, we have Lauren and Jeannie. They have their own recovery podcast.
What is the name of that?
I will have to check. They've got a good following, but big shout out to them. I'll have to remember that.
Sure.
And then the following Sunday, we have Larry Foster, I think, who has like well over 45 years of recovery. And he is a recovering alcoholic drug addict. And he is also a counselor at Prairie Sky. He's got some war stories.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, and on the 17th, we got Manny Vitale. I'll be at my Christmas party, so you guys can handle that.
Hope it's better by then, for sure.
And on the summer, we have Sabin, who is actually, I did a little bit of research, a country singer kind of turned into a recovery guru. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. Well, I sent you the link, and then we're going to do a Christmas Day show. Nobody on the 27th, and then we got a New Year's Eve and a New Year's Day. Yeah. So we got a full slate.
We do. We go into episode 170 by the end of the month. We did this last year. We did an augmented holiday show. It was awesome. We got a lot of feedback from that. We just stayed on. People are like, man, I just felt like shit. And nobody was talking about how I feel other than you guys. And I get
I'll reach out to previous guests, and we'll kind of like bring them in for like a 30-second clip and then kick them out. How's that sound?
Yeah, just for anybody. Anybody wants to come on and say...
We'll even invite you too, Will.
The New Year's Eve show, the 4-hour show.
Oh my God!
Everybody's welcome to come on.
Where do you get the tickets at?
Yeah, we get tickets.
Use your phone. You know, we're not. I used to buy Flyers tickets at a place called West Coast Video with Ticketmaster. You guys remember Ticketmaster? The old Ticketmaster?
No, we used to use Turtle. Right? Do you remember Turtle?
Huh?
I don't know what
Turtle,
turtle
and
is.
then there was there's another place you got in Black, or there's another place, but here in Atlanta there was, what was it? I think it was Turtle or something. I don't know. That's when I lived over in Dunwood. No Fun
Well,
Woody is what they
well,
call
when
it.
you're telling these little stories, have a point. It's much
Yeah,
more.
maybe.
What,
Yeah,
I mean, but I mean, like, I'm just saying, I like
make
just
some
thinking out
notes.
loud.
Just
I'm not
don't
telling
go
a
like.
story. I'm just.
that's what he does, and that's why he's here.
Come
Let's see
on.
here. So yeah, so like the whole anonymity thing is important because not everybody wants everybody to know that they're suffering with addiction. But nowadays we know that giving back and being transparent is the best way to heal, and all three of us can attest to that. But I can certainly say 30 days into actual recovery, for me, I didn't have these thoughts. I didn't think this way. I wasn't positive. I was excited about life. I'm getting there, and Jimmy's an example of what happens when but it's not a cookie cutter thing. Not every time fits everybody. Somebody can have it all figured out in 1 year and, one and done, a one-time winner. Some people are like that. So for us as addicts, we absolutely have to, identify. You don't have to go. Listen, I would actually, if you're not sure, I would change your Facebook name. But if you're pissed off about anonymity and your Facebook has its full name, your comment on everything, you're kind of being silly. So pick what you want to do and stand by it. And I get it. We're fully supporting of AA. I love AA. Love I met. Oh my God, such a great thing. But what that is the camaraderie, and that's really, if you don't have that, you're gonna miss out on quite a bit here. Jimmy, you were talking about feeling alone last week. Did that come? How long did it take for that to go away? And I got new information here, but yeah,
It's like, I like being alone.
Yeah.
But when I came out of treatment and lived in sober, I just felt so alone.
Yeah.
It's like all these people had turned their back on me, and how dare those bastards. But then I had to reflect and just say, okay, I got to focus in on me.
Yeah.
And that sounds selfish, but no, yeah, for the first year, of just, okay, you got the shit out of your system, you got a whole new life. Like, you cannot fix decades worth of drug abuse or alcoholism. You don't fix it in 28 days or even 6 weeks or 6 months. It's a lifelong process. But that first year and getting over that hump, and then, okay, now I feel I got firm ground under my feet. Now I can start giving back. But I got into like being in roundups right away, 4 months in. But that was part of my journey. It doesn't have to be part of your journey. Find what works for you and just work it. And then as you become more confident, because when we first sober up, your confidence level is, and once you realize like all the shit you did, you're like, oh, I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And I still have those fleeting moments like, oh my God, like why did I do that? And it's like, it's the addiction. I'm sick.
Right.
I am sick until the day I die, but I can treat it by, number one, not drinking, and number two, talking to other people, like-minded people in the fellowship of AA, or just the fellowship of addiction.
Well, I just found this, Jimmy. I found this late. 172 people are watching this.
Holy doodles!
Probably
That's how old I am. I'm 172.
So like,
you crazy bastards.
So you 172 that are under 30 days sober, the message we're sending is relax, just chill. You can't solve everything at once, and we try to, and that kind of falls along with the whole "don't take yourself so seriously" thing. It's important, But I understand everybody. I understand that you are you're detoxing from whatever you did. Your mental health is probably not existent. So it's overwhelming. So when you hear us come on here and act like a bunch of idiots for an hour, that's something that comes through recovery. I just didn't get sober, and 7 days in, I'm like, all right, let's do a podcast. I got it all figured out. It took a couple of years for me to make sure, and I'm learning as I go. So it's important. Don't take yourself too seriously, and like just have fun. That is so important. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's serious. People die, people overdose. It sucks, but at the same time, like if you're not having fun, it's there's no point to any of this.
Yeah, right. Pointless.
Yeah, you gotta laugh. Will's ridiculous. Will sends us 5,000 TikToks every 5 seconds.
I know. It's like What?
If I find myself laughing, I'll laugh.
Let him find. I like. I'm okay with it.
I'll be in a meeting and my phone's ringing. And I'm like, oh my god, I'll open these later.
That's on you, Live. Turn your phone off.
Sometimes I have to leave my phone on the trailer like when I'm working. Like I pull the trailer not where I live, and freaking I'll come back and I'll have 70 or 80 or 90 missed text messages within like 30 minutes.
Oh my god!
And it's from y'all.
From us.
From y'all.
There's no way.
No.
Everybody. I hate group texts. It ruins friendships.
Yes. Because trust me, and then when I'm driving and I got my Bluetooth hooked up, it'll go ding, and I'm like, like, I'm listening to a song and I'm like,
this is an addict talking, not understanding what it's like to be sober and have friends. I don't get it.
I don't get that. You have no friend.
So yeah, no, I get it, but we've communicated on that group text for 2 years now.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous, and it goes off at 3 a.m. and all that stuff.
And I'm like,
but you know what?
Would somebody please go to sleep?
None of us worries about what time it is when we're sitting.
No, never.
I do. It's like I need my beauty sleep.
Nope. If it's 4 o'clock,
like 5 in the morning here.
If it's 4 o'clock in the morning, I have an idea. I'll jump out of bed and I'll send a text. So it's out there, and everybody knows.
Just went to bed.
Which that's the other thing too. But my dad's my sleeping is a little bit different. You can find us on Facebook. You find these are all our socials.
Where's the Hinge?
We're
Where's
live
Hinge?
on. Oh yeah, it's
that's his Tinder. Swipe left.
Good grinder. So we're on Facebook. We're on everything. If you want to check us out, we're pretty good with our original content. But we keep it real. We do shorts. We do stuff. We have fun.
We wear shorts.
I do, and it's gonna be a busy holiday season for us. What I like,
it's gonna be insane.
I like the New Year's Eve show, and I like the New Year's Day show. You know, a lot of people on New Year's Day are like, "What the fuck am I doing? Where am I at? Why am I doing this?" There was a guy, Dustin Wells. I was looking at his email. Oh, you remember him?
Yes.
So he sent me an email over the last weekend, and he
how's he doing?
He said it's awesome. He said he's gonna come on. He said he was like reminding me of him, but I knew exactly who he was. He was like, I'm the guy that sent an email and said you changed my life and I love you so much. I'm like, dude, I know exactly who you are. I don't want people down. I'm always here though. And Dustin, what a great guy. He's done so well for himself. He's happy, he's sober. He was like if he was like the worst of the worst, like whatever, but like he's just really bad shape, living in his grandma's basement. All he had was his phone and her cell phone service to watch Spotify because it's free. So, oh my god, it's just to hear from him again, it meant a lot to me. Because that was I remember reading that email. It's hard to stay grounded on that. But yeah, it was very nice to hear from Dustin. Way to go, buddy. We'll get you on. Maybe we'll get you on the 28th. I think the 28th.
You reach out to him.
I got Dustin.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
There's a lot of people I can just communicate with, and Jimmy catches the mass emails from the website.
Yeah, well, keep them coming, guys. And it's true, like you're saying, this fellow reaches out, and like I have a pile of people I have on friends on Facebook. I'm not like this social butterfly, but I did kind of like a stock of it. I'd say like 90% are drug addicted alcoholics.
Yeah,
and it's like cool. These are my true friends, and I connected with this. I would say hooked up, and of course, Will would take the wrong way. His name's Ben, and he shut up. Anyway, he lives out in Massachusetts, and he's a lobster fisherman. And we swapped. I sent him a Talkin Trash shirt, and he sent me this lobster, this company name. So we took pictures of each other, and like all through somebody who has addiction.
Yeah.
Right. I never would have had that connection before. Like when I first got in the program, I couldn't give two shits about anybody in the room. So I just threw my $5 and just kind of got my card punched because I was like, yeah.
He always said it. $5. It's a big shot. Are you remember? You know the guys that like put a 20 in, they're counting out like all their change or something.
They put it in 20 and they take out 25. Yeah, that's
exactly. Oh, that happens too. Sure. All right, so we're getting questions from Destination, but I didn't ask. But this is the first one. I just got it as you were talking. You don't have to answer it. I just think it's fucking hysterical. Jim, did you say earlier something or another? Not there, your mind.
What the hell?
There's somebody.
You can read it.
What? Hey, send me a DM there, girl.
Oh my god, I don't think. Mary's 15 days
Now you're
sober.
irresistible.
Proud of her, but
Mary, after the 20th day, you'll say, "Ooh, what the hell was I thinking?"
Yeah, get the beer goggles off. You'll
Let's
say,
squeeze you in.
he's more of a father figure now.
Call him daddy.
How
It
funny
was your
is that?
daddy. Well,
Oh my god.
well.
Jimmy, like when you were in your worst, what were your liver numbers like? Were they bad? Were they like high?
6'7".
Mm-hmm. Right.
I just learned that today. Okay.
I don't know what it is. What is 6'7"?
Well, so about some guy who played basketball and he was 6'7". Does that sound about?
Jesus Christ.
I don't. This was explained to me by a person at work. Okay. I'm sure people at the recovery center are saying, "You fool, you old fool." Even Mary is probably saying that. Changing your mind. Good luck. I'm just playing. I don't have to play dumb. Will.
Come on.
I am just. Come on now. Come on, Eileen. Come on, Eileen.
All right, so there's another one. This one is for Will.
Willy dilly.
What?
How many times have you relapsed? Like officially? Spelled officially wrong.
I mean, it's not a relapse if you really never stop. You know what I'm saying?
Trolls on big rolls.
But
what?
I've had clean time, and every time, I mean, like it was a decision that was already made up. You know, it's just like. I mean, like I started off with a little thought, and then I was like, and it was funny because that thought maneuvered my behaviors without me knowing it, you know, and the next thing you know, but I mean, but it is the first time I get high after a stretch of clean time, whatever. You feel bad until like, at least me, my personal experience, the first time I felt like shit, and then it just got easier, and then, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but honestly, I could not answer that question on how many times it's been a lot.
6'7".
Something like that.
What a joke. Thank you.
All right, we have more questions coming through.
Okay.
All right, this one's from Scott. Yeah, give me the name on these people. I don't know who this is from.
What about anonymity?
It is clearly to Jimmy.
Okay.
It's because Will doesn't live in Canada. Here it is.
Canada.
Jimmy, what do you do when the seasons change up there? I struggle with seasonal
affective disorder.
Yeah.
Oh, well, especially in Saskatchewan, it's like, okay, it's 10 o'clock. Is it going to be suntan or parka weather? Especially now, like, okay, I go to work, it's dark. I come home from work, it's dark.
That's kind of what I was wondering too.
Find positive outlets like exercise, reading. I just actually signed up for this. It's kind of like a brain buster thing where you're learning how to communicate more effectively. So just using your time. Yeah. Yes. Oh, and that's coming from the monosyllabic guy from Georgia. Sure.
Hey, I'm sorry. Usually I know all the words that are being said, but not tonight. I don't know what the hell that means.
Well, and it's a documented like seasonal depression. It's like you wake up, it's dark. You go to bed, it's dark. It really gets you down, and especially the cold. Like you just feel like crap. Like when I come in from taking the dog for a walk, if I have my gloves on, it takes 5 minutes for my fingers just to thaw out. And it sucks, and you got to warm up your car for 10 minutes. And your tires turn to like these bricks, and it sucks. But I love living here, and the summer's great. But how do I deal with it?
Struggle.
I do love struggling there, Will. But to answer your question, I just find positive things to keep me occupied and not dwell on it and just say, "Oh, fuck," because you can dwell on it until you might. I probably would relapse. It's like I just need a drink just to take away this depression.
And that's real.
And reaching out to people.
So important. So important.
And read, and meditate, pray, whatever you got to do.
Yep.
So I guess I don't know if that answers your question.
No, that's all. That helps me actually, honestly. This one's for Will. Will, are you a dick? Go ahead.
That depends on who you ask.
Oh my God, here you go. Maybe you can't help it. I don't know. This is a real question for Will. Will, what do you do with your free time? You say isolation is good for you. I'm the same way, and it just fucking has a timer now all of a sudden. Fucking StreamYard, I swear to God.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm isolated, but I'm not isolated, if that makes sense. I mean, like, the way I was before, I mean, I was always constantly around people, like doing something around people or doing something for somebody, like neighbor, like when I was living at my mom's house, it was like neighbor, I mean, like in a neighborhood and everything. But I mean, I have neighbors here. I mean, like I leave here almost every day, what I mean? I go, I work. I do have family. I mean, like, I don't really hang. I mean, my friends, I call it. I mean, on here, and then my neighbor, like my direct next door neighbor. But I mean, like for me, I mean, it's so. I mean, it's not like straight up isolation, like where I'm just locked myself in. I'm always outside doing something.
If
You're
it
not
wasn't
stuck
for
in a
talking
Riglo,
trash,
right?
on a Wrigley, yeah, or in Vegas somewhere in a jail.
I mean, it's happened.
It's funny, like if you didn't do talking trash, what would your social life be like? Not that it does. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm basically saying
You mean
like,
what would I be doing right now?
yeah, I guess so.
I'd probably be outside doing something. Honestly,
Strange, yeah.
I mean, it's I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'd
I
be
got
outside. I
you.
mean, it's
Absolutely.
I don't know. It's hard for me to just sit here and like watch TV. I mean, like I do
It is.
at nighttime,
Oh, I know
late at
because all
night.
the shows are wrong. I'm like I didn't watch episode 8. No, Will already watched it. I figured all that.
But I mean, the daytime. I mean,
Yeah, I get
it's
it.
I mean, I'm outside.
Right,
So
exactly. Right, and like like I can identify right off the bat is for me this podcast is what I do. It's a hobby. I mean, it's it's turned into a full-time job where shit gets crazy, but it's also the graphics, all that stuff. It's a hobby for me. It keeps me busy, and I'm all broken. So like I know I need something to keep busy. I could probably watch Netflix all day for a year and a half, and then I'd have to stop, But I last about a year and a half watching Netflix,
there's only
binging
like
stuff.
2 good shows to watch.
I was like King of the Hill. They find Bill, and he's like, I watched all of Netflix. It's over. Like he went through all of Netflix. It's King of the Hill next season. But yeah, I get that, and I mean, it's not a bad thing to watch shows and movies and have fun, but everything in moderation. Like, and that's pretty simple. But like for us, we really don't have those simple thoughts. We have to take a deep breath, make a gratitude list, plan some quiet time. It's not easy. Get adequate rest. Another question here. Alice. No, not Alice. So
How come you get no questions?
Because he's
I don't.
special.
I do. I get them.
He's an
I don't
anomaly.
read them. There's 3 of them here for me, but I don't.
He's shy.
I have to say. So yeah. So like, what this is what I do with my free time. But this is not. This also isn't. This isn't me. It doesn't define me. I am me, and things are extra. But I'm not defined by a job's what you do. It's not who you are. And when
I think your dad told you
my
that.
dad certainly did. Yeah, and
there you go. Wise
if
man.
anybody out there is praying, you can pray for my pop. He's not doing great. He's in the hospital. We're taking care of him best we can, but struggling. Been rough. So just Alice, Will, is it your choice to live in a motor home or do you have to? That's rough, Alice. But thanks.
Yeah, it's a fifth will, so it doesn't have a motor.
Okay.
It
Way to
is
go,
my.
Alice.
I mean, I mean, when you're, I guess when I'm trying to advance the way, I mean, like I was saying at I don't have to stay in where I'm at, but it's mine. Like it's all mine, and I can do whatever I want to with it. It's like having my own place, being able to like have your own place without having, like having to pay all the bill. Like, I mean, it's a way to, but no, it's a way for me to move, to better myself. Cause I mean, like, hey, hell, what was that last year, a little over a year ago? I didn't even have any of that. I had nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy,
Like when
right?
I was in rehab, I had totaled my car. I mean, like I had nothing, I mean, I was staying over which my dad's house like 200 feet away. But I mean, now that he doesn't stay there anymore, I mean, I was like, this is my own place. I take care of everything. So yes, it's my choice. Sorry.
Yeah, I love
I
it.
mean, and like, let me tell you, and my mom's been on the, like, I told you, my mom's like, she loves to be like, she likes for me to be in the position of needing her or whatever, but she's want me to move into her new house with her.
Oh,
Hell no! I'm like, there's no way you couldn't pay me. Like, I mean, like she's trying. I mean, like in every which way, and I'm like, no. I'm like, why do you think your husband lives in Florida 6 months out of the year? Like, I mean, like, I couldn't.
So first off, Alice, it was
Love
Alex, not Alex. That wasn't very nice. And number 2,
facts, Jack.
Will's living a sober, happy life. Will start smoking crack or meth or whatever. He'll burn that trailer to the ground in 5 seconds, knowing him. So like,
It'll go kaboom.
He'd go nuts for sure.
It'll go kaboom.
It ain't gonna be no.
Definitely be like Walter White in the camper cooking mess.
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
that blue. So we were.
This is Jeopardy.
We're not. We were gonna.
I mean, we're a little out of time there, buddy.
But I'm aware.
Yes.
All right, hold on. We have one other question. Yo, Scott, I'm gonna shut the questions down, buddy. We got to wrap it up. But I appreciate you hanging in there. Destination Recovery. They've become very good friends. 41 people are sitting there watching our dumbasses do their thing. Maybe you can get out and go to Waffle House and celebrate the holidays. I don't know.
Yeehaw.
That's not me. So we're gonna do a little just for two. Oh, just
go
for
actually.
Dizzle that nizzle there, Will.
Tomorrow.
Come on now.
I drag my feet.
Just for today, tomorrow.
And we're not gonna have the music blaring as usual, are we?
What the fuck up with that? Of course we're not. All right.
He has the music on for me every time, and I can't hear myself talk.
Okay, well we're getting there. All right, so the ratings. Let's get to it here. That's not it.
That's not it.
Nothing's
But the music's on. Don't worry.
That's not it. That's not it.
You guys deleted the readings.
Are we there yet?
That's not it.
That's
not it.
Just
look at that.
We read the first one, right? Yeah, so
yes, we did.
No, we did.
Yes, no. Oh my God.
All right. Everybody just calm down.
I'm just having fun.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Hold on.
We'll be right back.
Where we
got
going?
the ratings.
Yeah. Roll that clip, Steven.
Everybody be safe. Everybody do their thing. You know, like it's love.
Talk amongst yourself.
Am I talking? Do you hear me or am I not talking?
Yeah, no,
yes.
I hear you, but you're
It's
mumbling.
going up. Give it 5 seconds. It's
One,
spinning,
two.
spinning, spinning. It's spinning. It's spinning.
Still spinning.
Another song about just for today. You too. Beautiful day. All right, here. StreamYard.
Oh, good.
We do a live show, StreamYard. It's really difficult when your shit is completely unreliable.
I think we should create a ticket.
There you go. There you go, Will.
What's the music?
Oh my God.
Just for today, visions without limits. Perhaps for the first time, we have a vision in our new life. Page 353, basic text, page 35.
There you go.
In our addiction, our music's still on. In our addiction, our vision of ourselves was very limited. Each day we went through the same routine, getting, using, and finding ways and means to get more. And that's all we could reasonably expect for the duration of our lives. Our potential was limited. Today, our prospects are changed. Recovery has given us a new vision of ourselves and our lives. We are no longer trapped in the endlessly gray routine of addiction. We are free to stretch ourselves in a new way, trying out new ideas and new activities. In doing so, we come to see ourselves in a new way. Our potential is limited only by the strength of the higher power that cares for us, and that strength has no limits. No limits, soldier. In recovery, life and everything in it appears open to us, guided by our spiritual principles, driven by the power given us by the God of our understanding. Our horizons are limitless. Have you seen that movie? Just for today, I will open my eyes to the possibilities before my potential is a limitless and powerful as the God of my understanding. Today, I will act on that potential.
Words are hard. Well, we get it. Good job. Really, it's funny. It's funny when you tell me to turn down the music. It is right. It is at like 5. I'm guessing you're hearing it full blast.
I heard Charlie Brown right now.
Right, you should. Everybody does.
But I mean, like usually I hear music louder than that. I'm like,
I think that's our problem. Real quick though, let's address what this was. Vision without limits. Just for today, I'll open my eyes to possibilities. Real quick, Jim, the star of the day. What does this mean to you?
Just being grateful that I got another day.
For what? That's all.
Well, don't make me come down there. I'll let the air out of all your 5 wheels, buddy.
Right?
Well, little bit.
Will, where does your poopy go? I'm out there. All right, everybody. We love you. We will see you on Sunday.
See you sometime.
And keep it real out there. I just cut the music.